Bill?
Yes, dear?
There's a bad epidemic of summer flu in London.
Oh, I feel all right, thank you.
Yes. Come in.
What, dear?
No, not you, Bill.
Mummy?
Yes, dear, what's the matter?
I don't feel well, Mummy.
Oh, dear, what's wrong with you?
I've got a sore throat and a headache, and I didn't sleep well.
Poor thing. Come over and let me have a look at you. Feel a bit hot. I wonder if you've got a temperature.
I don't think so, Mummy.
You say you've got a sore throat?
Yes, Mummy.
Come over to the light and let me have a look at your throat. Keep your tongue down. Say ah.
Oh.
Yes, your throat does look a bit red. I'll just go and get the thermometer. Come in. Oh, Richard, what do you want?
I don't feel very well, Mum.
Oh, dear, not another one. What's the matter with you?
I've got a funny buzzing noise in my ear.
Buzzing?
Yes, yeah.
All the time?
Pardon?
Is the buzzing all the time?
Yes, I couldn't sleep because of it.
In both ears?
Pardon?
Is it in both ears or only one?
It's in my left ear, I think. Yes.
You haven't got a temperature. Let's have a look at your throat. Say ah.
Ah.
I can't see a thing. Come over to the window where it's lighter. Say ah again.
Ah.
All right. Your throat's a bit inflamed too.
Pardon?
Your throat's red, like Susan's. I think I'd better ring Dr. McDonald.
Why, Mum?
Because I've just read that there's an epidemic of summer flu in London. 742035. 774. Oh, I just remembered.
What, Mummy?
Dr. McDonald's on holiday. Oh, dear. Still, there must be somebody there. Oh, well, try again. 7, 7, 4, 2, 0, 3, 5.
This is Dr. McDonald's automatic answering service. Dr. McDonald's practice is at present in the hands of his locum, Dr. Peter Collier. Dr. Collier's address is 29 Avenue Road, London, NW8. Patients are kindly requested to make an appointment by telephoning 774-7288. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I'd better make an appointment with Dr. Collier then.
Who's Dr. Collier?
Dr. McDonald's locum.
What's a locum?
A doctor who works in place of another doctor. It's Latin.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps it's too early.
Hello? Dr. Collier's surgery, 774728, Miss Beecham speaking. What can I do for you?
Can I make an appointment with Dr. Collier for this morning?
Just a moment, please. Let me see. see. Well, what about 10:30? Will that do?
10:30? Yes, that'll do fine. I'm bringing 2 children with sore throats and headaches.
Oh, yes. I'll book half an hour for you. I don't think I know your voice. May I have your name, please?
Mrs. William Tanner with Susan and Richard Tanner.
Susan, Richard. Thanks, I see.
Yes, come in.
Excuse me, Wendy. I'm sorry I'm so late. I've got the most terrible earache and sore throat and... Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
You'd better make it 3/4 of an hour, Miss Beecham. I'm bringing 3. Yes, 3.
Well, thank you very much, Doctor. I certainly feel much better for that.
You should never leave things too long, you know, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, I know, Doctor, but worse than things, you know.
You can go out this way, if you like.
Oh, no, thank you. My missus is waiting for me in the waiting room.
Goodbye. If you have any more trouble, just make an appointment with Miss Beecham.
Thank you, Doctor.
I told you it would be all right, Jack.
Here's Mrs. Tanner. Richard, Susan, and...
Helga Keller, our au-pair girl from Germany.
Do sit down, Mrs. Tanner.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're Susan, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, I think we'll have you first. Just answer Miss Beecham's questions like a good girl while I get ready.
Just a few questions, Susan. Your full name, please.
Susan Jane Tanner.
Susan Jane Tanner. Your National Health Service number?
23/7204/T117.
117. Thank you. How old are you, Susan?
12.
Your date of birth?
The 20th of January, 1960.
1960. And your present address?
40 Albert Street, London, NW1.
Thank you, Susan. The doctor will see you now, Susan.
Right, young lady, come and sit down on this chair. That's it. Well, what's the matter with you?
I've got a sore throat and a headache.
A sore throat and a headache. Well, well. Well, let's have a look at you. Have you had your tonsils out?
My tonsils? No, I haven't.
Have you ever had tonsillitis?
Yes, I have.
Now, let's have a look at that throat. Breathe through your nose. Easy now. Say ah.
Ah.
All right. What sort of pain is it in your throat?
Burning.
A burning pain. When did you first feel the pain?
Last night.
Is it worse when you swallow?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to look at your tonsils. Open wide. That's it. Keep your tongue down. That's it. When did you last have tonsillitis?
3 years ago.
And did you go to the doctor?
Yes, I went to Dr. McDonald.
Good. Now let me have a look at your tongue. Put your tongue out. Now let me see the bottom of it. Open wide. Yeah. What sort of headache have you got?
Here.
Have you got cold recently?
No, I haven't.
No, it's hot weather, isn't it? Look up. Look right. Left. Susan, hold your left nostril closed. Now breathe out hard. Now hold your right nostril closed. Now breathe out hard. Now hold both nostrils and swallow. Now swallow again and say kick.
Kick.
Is there any difference?
Yes, there is. I can hear better.
All right, I'm ready. We'll soon have you fit and well again. Have you been swimming lately?
Yes, I have.
Where?
In the Serpentine Lake in Hyde Park.
Can you swim?
No, not yet.
A mild case of pharyngitis, Mrs. Tanner.
Pharyngitis?
An infection of the throat, probably picked up at the Serpentine.
Is it serious?
No, not at all. I'll give you a prescription for her. Susan must stay indoors for a day or two. Keep warm, drink plenty of fruit drinks, and I'll give you some tablets and something to gargle with. There, Mrs. Tanner. Susan must take one tablet 3 times a day after meals.
Thank you.
Oh, and one other thing, no swimming for a week or so.
Yes, sir.
Well, my boy, let's have a look at you.
Yes, sir.
Just answer Miss Beecham's questions like a good boy while I go and get ready.
Just a few questions, Richard. Your full name, please.
You answer for Richard.
Richard Tanner. Now, your National Health Service number.
Say it.
Richard, how old are you, please? Your date of birth? The 6th of June, 1958. And your address is the same as Susan's, of course. Right, Richard. The doctor will see you now.
Now again, you try to answer the doctor's questions.
Now, Richard, what's the trouble with you?
You tell the doctor about his ear.
I've got a buzzing noise in my ear.
A buzzing noise, What does it sound like? Is it high or low? High. Is it all the time? Is the buzzing in both ears? Only in your left ear. When did you first hear the buzzing? Last night. Could you sleep, or did it keep you awake? It kept you awake. Is there anything else wrong with you? Your nose? Your throat? What's the matter with it? Is it sore?
Mum says it's inflamed.
Right, I'm going to have a look at that ear. It's a bit inflamed. Now let me see the other ear. Do you feel any pain there? You don't. Do you feel pain there? I'm going to test your hearing. I want you to tell me how you hear the tuning fork, all right? Can you hear it? Can you hear it better or worse?
Worse.
Is the sound louder in your left ear or your right, or the same in both ears?
It's a little louder in the left ear.
Just one more test. Okay? Here are some words. I want you to repeat them.
You repeat them too.
44.
44.
66.
66.
99. 88. 55.
55.
Now here are some more words. Repeat them.
Weekday.
Weekday.
Lunch date.
Lunch day.
High wire.
High wire.
Sit still.
Sit still.
Ping pong.
Ping pong.
Grow old.
Row hold.
Yeah, all right, Richard, you can take it off now. Open your mouth, please. Wide. Say, ah.
Ah.
Have you had tonsillitis before?
Oh.
So you had it when Susan had it. When was that? 3 years ago. Yes, that's right. It's only water. Take a big mouthful. Don't swallow it. Now close both your nostrils. Right? Now swallow hard. Now say kick and blow into your nose.
Kick.
Is there any difference?
Yes, I can hear better.
Good. Right, up you get then.
What's wrong with me, Doctor?
Oh, just a little ear infection. Nothing serious. By the way, have you been swimming lately?
Yes, I have.
In the Serpentine?
Yes.
Uh-huh. External otitis, Mrs. Tanner. Children often have it in this hot weather, probably from swimming in the Serpentine. I'll give him some ear drops. 4 drops, 4 times a day. And the tablets are for the sore throat. There. The 1 tablet 3 times a day after meals.
Thank you, Doctor.
And he must keep that ear warm. Put some cotton wool in. And no swimming for at least a fortnight, dear. I should keep away from the Serpentine altogether.
Yes, sir.
Well now, Miss...
Keller.
Yes, Miss Keller. Just give Miss Beecham your particulars. I'll be ready in a moment.
Now, you are Helga. You answer all the questions and do everything just as if you are in Helga's place at the doctor's.
Your full name, please. How do you spell your Christian name? What's your age, please? Your exact date of birth? Thank you. Have you been to a doctor in England before? Thank you. The doctor will see you now. Would you like to go to the surgery, please?
Please sit down. Now, let me see. You've got earache and a sore throat. Please answer my questions. Have you had your tonsils out? Have you had sore throats before? Do you often have colds? When did you last have a cold? Have you got cold recently? Now, let me look at your throat. Open your mouth wide. Say, ah. Thank you. Show me your tongue. Now hold both nostrils closed. Blow down your nose and say, hiss. Is there any difference? Yes, my voice is louder, isn't it? Now, close your eyes, please. Open them again, please. I'm behind the curtain. Can you hear me? I'm going to test your hearing. Say the words after me. Repeat what I say. Headache. Temperature. Sore throat. Thermometer. Inflamed. Appointment. Hearing. Tonsil. I've got a pain. Tuning fork. Good. There's not much wrong with your hearing. Just one more test. Can you hear that? Can you hear it better or worse? You can hear it better. Okay. There's nothing much wrong with you. Just a little ear infection. By the way, have you been swimming in the Serpentine lately?
Yes, I went swimming there yesterday with Richard and Susan. I think that's where I got the infection.
That's what I think. Keep the world's waters clean. Goodbye.
Next, please.